The E100 Leopold. And so last I left off, I did shoot a one little coat of primer on, and if you notice right here, I had to go back in and sand the top of the barrel where I missed. I just didn't see it. Primer helped reveal that there was more to sand, and so I took Mr. Sanding Stick and just about got it smooth and ready to go. I'm going to probably shoot another coat of primer on today or tomorrow. Make sure I got everything sanded, and then let it dry. And on the tanks are done. What I've done so far on it was I got the tracks on, and I just basically took a drop of super glue and put one on each wheel just to hold the vinyl track in, so we are pretty straight and good to go on that. So the tanks are ready for painting, so we'll try to do that this weekend, and I'm going to try to get the basic sanding and primer on the Leopold gun as well. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. The Wasserfall, again, this is a 46 models, which it may have 19 parts, but I really doubt it. I think it was like about half that, but I love their kits. They're very simple. I mean, not a lot of pieces, and it makes actually a great model. So on the Wasserfall here, I got the track on. You can see where they got the RTV rubber, which I was taking. You can either take Mr. Knife, get it out, or just leave it and just paint over it, make it dirt and grime and all that. But anyway, there's the, I want to call it the Wasserfall itself, little rocket thing. It doesn't come off. I actually had to glue it on. I think even if I tried, magnets wouldn't work. It's just, it's one of them things that's too small, and I think it looks pretty slick that way. This actually goes right here, and it's actually going to be, I think, permanent. I don't think you could really turn it. Or I may try to do a magnet and see how well that works. If the magnet works out great, I'll do that so you can turn it. If not, it may just have to glue it permanent. But anyway, we'll figure that out in just a minute. If you notice the white blast shields, them are styrene plastic. I want to show, because I wanted to show you the kit ones. It's supposed to go on each side, and they're all right. You can tell where the mold has basically chipped out, and when they pour the resin, you can see it. It's really hard to clean these up, so what I've done is just cut out some styrene ones and I glued them on, and it's the same thing. So anyway, that's an easy fix, so we got that taken care of, and the Wasserfall is just about ready for some primer and painting. And I don't know what we're going to paint it, but we'll find out later on. So I'm gonna probably build the other two, and we'll just try to paint them all at one whack. Back to the Spitfire, and basically I just need to paint it, and I'm going to mask off the canopy. But you notice, and Brother Bill's going to ask me, is it going to come with the pilot? And yes, sir. I had to go into the Ark itself and go dig out the sack of little figures that I have out there. I dug out it's a cheap little pilot, but it'll work. So we'll get him painted up and put in there and be ready to go, ready to paint. So I'm going to try to get that painted this weekend, and then I want to get the pole mounted, or at least it's kind of one of those things. I really can't mount the pole because I got to ship it, and I don't want extended length here. So anyway, I want to get that figured out, and I got to cut the wires, get that fished through there, and work on that, and we'll try to get that painted and ready to go, and then we can start the 111. So anyway, that's a quick update of what I got going on today. We are getting the figure for the Spitfire, primer duty on the Leopold. The E100 is getting ready for paint, and we have assembled the Wasserfall. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.